Hey friends, I wanted to do a video here because I am in the process of creating a PowerPoint for me to give a presentation over at the company that I work for in real estate, and I started to get in the mindset of how I felt when we first relocated here to Arizona. And I started thinking about how, it's been a long time that I really connected with you guys on an emotional level and expressed how just the relocation process is and how it was and how it's going. And I got into the mindset of exactly how I felt when I found out that we were relocating to Arizona. And I know that a lot of you out there are going through probably similar emotions that, sometimes when you know that your life is about to drastically change, whether that's for the better or the worst, you go through a state of maybe anxiety or depression. That was loud. I just wanted to say that you're okay. You're okay and that you will be okay. I know that you're excited but scared at the same time. It's so... Side note, we were in the car the other day and she's like, "Mommy, I don't know if it's butterflies in my stomach, but I'm like scared and happy at the same time." So just her cuteness of trying to explain what she feels like and trying to put a name to it, whether that's anxiety, butterflies, whatever you want to call it. So anyways, so I know that as you're going through those emotions, and I know that for me, we relocated here in 2020 and I was laid off from my marketing position over in California due to COVID. So live events pretty much shut down. So I was laid off. The kids were pulled out of preschool and I was back at home. Homeschooling the kids. My son was supposed to be going into kindergarten and he was right back at home with me. So we had to do a lot of readjusting. And so I just accepted, my new role, and we homeschooled. We stayed at home. We do school at the beach. We do school at the zoo because those were the only places that were pretty much open in California. So then my husband's job asked him if he would be willing to relocate here to Arizona. And that was hard. That was hard for that to even, that option to even be on the table. I had no idea that I was just not in that mindset. I was in a completely different mindset. And we had talked about it, and that's a big decision. That's a big decision to leave a state that you grew up in, leave a normalcy that you grew up in, relocate from your parents, your grandparents, your best friends, your school friends, your mom friends, your neighborhood. We knew that relocating out of California would give us the hope that we needed to succeed in life, succeed in our eyes. That, my husband and I have big dreams. So prior to 2020, we were on our way to our dreams. We thought we were on our way to our dreams. Like, how we plan our own life. And then he really shows us who's in control. Not shows us, but gently reminds us of who's really in control. So on top of having to make that decision with relocating here to Arizona to tell my husband's employer, I had just passed my real estate exam. in California. So I was planning on becoming a realtor out there. I was a part of a team as an assistant because I didn't have my license then at that moment. But I passed the test. I was about to be a realtor over there. Then my husband is asked to relocate. We prayed about it. We spoke about it. We did talk to our parents about it. We didn't talk to everybody about it because it wasn't everyone's decision. And at that time, in 2020, there was a lot of turmoil in the world. And everyone had their separate opinions about California, about Arizona, about everywhere. China, that everybody had their own opinions and their own motives and their own hate. And when I say hate, there was a lot of hate in the world back then. It was hate everywhere, on the internet, on the TV, talking to the neighbors, having poker night, and it was just a lot of hate that I saw, and we didn't want their opinion. Because the only place that we were looking was up. And so we spoke to our parents. They understood. They were happy for us. And they agreed that moving to Arizona would probably be a good fit for our family. I just want to say that it is like 6 a.m. in the morning here in Arizona. And this is the greatest time for me to get out and do these little conversations before the kids wake up. Maybe I should start doing this more often. So I didn't give up in real estate. That's one thing I didn't do, that I knew that this was all just part of my calling, and that when I get to Arizona, I was going to get my license here, which I did. So as far as myself and me being a woman and a mother following my husband, I didn't feel an ounce of this isn't the best decision for me as my own person. So I did have the piece of, we are a unit, we are a family, we are going to stick together, and when my husband's called to go, I'll follow. But sorry. Once we had peace with our mom and dad's being okay with us, once we had that peace, we were good to go. We started to feed into the excitement of moving to another state, the excitement of making new friends, the excitement of finding a new church, the excitement of really locating a school that we wanted our kids to go to. Not because we lived in a certain zip code, our kids needed to go to a certain school, like that was our only option. We got to choose that, we got to choose what neighborhood we wanted our kids to play in, what master plan community we wanted to enjoy. Like, I want to tell you that was probably the funnest part, was researching master plan communities and knowing that in California, we paid buku bucks to rent in San Diego. And we knew that, and that was renting in San Diego a townhouse. And we knew that coming here to Arizona, what we paid for in California, we can get double the size here in Arizona. So we had that joy of knowing that our quality of life is about to change. And another factor is that the kids, they were 3 and 5. So with them being 3 and 5, they hadn't made any solid friends yet. I mean, yeah, they were friends with the kids of mine and Andrew's friends, but we knew that, they'd visit us in Arizona, that this is a lifelong friendship. So we'll see them on Christmas. We'll see them. So other than those friends, they didn't have any like neighborhood friends to where they'll really remember. Well, yes, there was a couple neighborhood friends that they do remember, and we still keep in contact with them. But anyways, they were young. They understood. They didn't. I totally get how hard it is maybe to move your older child from one comfort zone to another, and to deal with all of those emotions, especially a teenager. So I get it. So all I'm trying to say is that we had toddlers, so we knew that it was going to be okay. and it was okay. So I didn't intend for this video to be so long, but I just wanted to say, keep going. Keep going, that now I'm a realtor here. I have been here for several years now. I have made a great, not even made, I was placed into a very nice community here and have made some really good friends. So if you are going through something, if you are feeling a lot of anxiety and stress about relocating here to Arizona, it's okay. You'll get through it. Focus on what excites you about moving to Arizona. And once you feel that peace in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, then you'll know that it's the right decision for you and your family, for you and your husband, for you and your mother or father or whoever you're relocating with. Lead into that peace. Lead into that feeling of it'll be okay. And that's where you grab your strength from. Grab your strength and keep going. Just keep going, just keep going.
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming.
If this is your first time seeing me and watching me here over on YouTube, my name's Brittaney. I am a realtor here in Arizona. I get most of my business from relocating, helping people relocate here to Arizona. My team and I enjoy the process. We enjoy the conversations. We truly understand the process, and we get it. So anyways, if you're ready to relocate and you're looking for a realtor to help you purchase a house here, call me, text me, email me. I got your back.